Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I am a rural Wyoming reseller. I live up in the mountains of Wyoming, and especially this video, which is being made in February, is, about my trials and tribulations trying to get to Denver to the bins or find inventory. So there are a few little tiny thrift stores near me, but they just don't have the volume. I do occasionally pick something interesting out of those, but I'm trying to do this full time, and so they just don't have the volume. My nearest Goodwill is 90 miles away on the interstate. I have a Walmart 40 miles away, so for some arbitrage and a little bit of Amazon, I can do that, but I definitely just head toward Colorado, and I don't stop till I get to the bins in Denver. So I tried making this video twice, tried starting it. One time my dog was barking, and then the second time I realized that in my whole pile of receipts that my Goodwill receipt is not there, my Goodwill outlet. So I'm hoping it's in the bag. We were in a hurry. On this trip, we got one hotel night with my son, so we split that because he's a full-time reseller on Amazon. So it was about $100 and some. I don't even think I have that here. I know I put that away. I didn't think of mentioning that. However, I add that to my cost of goods, so that's why I'm mentioning it. I'm going to show you a few of the meals we had. We had fun. We were there kind of to enjoy it with my oldest son. But when I tell you, okay, I spent $175 at the Goodwill bins, if I also mention a hotel and food, sometimes I take food. Like if I'm by myself and I'm in a hurry and I'm just going up for a day, I will get up at 4 in the morning. I'll leave here. I'll be to the bins by 8, about when they open. Then I'll stay till about 6 or 7, and then I'll drive home and be home by 10 or 11 in good weather, when I've got it in me to do that. Normally I stay a night because I try to fill my entire car and not put miles on my car and all of that. For nothing. That's a long way to go, 6 hours round trip just to not fill your car. And I don't like to go to the bins and just grab stuff. If you've been watching my editing videos, I talk a lot about that. The consequences of just buying low-end things that you haven't looked up. I'm in the middle of that now, kind of the consequences of that, because I was a nurse during COVID, and I took what I could get, and I did compromise my standards a little bit, and now I'm having to sort it out, get rid of it, consign it. Most of it did sell, and I did keep my business going during that time. But anyway, so we went up on Friday. There is probably one of the biggest storms of this winter, at least, on its way. It's snowing outside now. It just started. It's noon on Tuesday, the 21st. And they are just predicting statewide, like all of Wyoming, I know North Dakota, South Dakota, etc. The kids in town, the sports teams in town, had some championships coming up this weekend on Thursday or Friday, and they have left. They left on Monday. They left yesterday. I went to cycling yesterday, and the teachers at cycling were talking about how they can't believe this is like the first time they remember that, the bus just said, get ready, and all the kids got on the bus. And so statewide, all the sports teams are meeting in Riverton, I think it is, but they're there like 3 or 4 days early because the predictions for this storm are crazy. So I knew there was some snow coming, and I try to listen 10 days ahead, but you really can't base your life on that. You'll end up paying for hotels you didn't need, and going in a panic, and then you don't need it. So first, let me say that every year but this year, I have somehow managed, either during garage sale season or just in August when the weather's good, financially, cash flow wise, everything, I've managed to stock myself up so that I'm not pressured to go get inventory on the spur of the moment. However, this last year, my mom's husband did pass away in January. no complaints. It was a blessed time with her to go help her. I'm the only child at the time who was in the country. My brothers live overseas. So long story short, I missed my window of the summer garage sales. I was in Texas helping her, and I tried to go to garage sales. I did all that I knew how, but we needed to get her moved. She wanted to move down here by us before winter, and we had houses to, a house to sell, a gun collection to liquidate to help her. I had to get a dealer come in. I don't know enough about guns, or I have no legal way to sell them anyway. So it was just, I can't even describe how busy that 8 months was. I tried to maintain my business. My sales dropped, and I definitely did not get ahead of any curve. I did not get ahead of winter. So if you've watched my other videos in the last probably 8 weeks, I am just living day by day on my inventory, which I hate. I have no plans to ever have this happen again. But it's winter now. It's really not even what happened with my mom anymore, helping her. That's just why I don't have a death pile or a money pile, however you want to look at it. But it could have been fixed, after I helped her. She pretty much moved in July and August, and I was trying to fix it, but I had to get my listings up. So everything I found, I was bringing huge, massive amounts back to just get my business back up, but I listed it all. I did not squirrel any away, and that should have been fine. I mean, even in Wyoming in January and February, you should be able to travel a decent amount to Colorado. People here fly to the airport all the time, and we do all kinds of things in Denver. It's kind of a lifestyle here where you travel to Denver. However, with the winter, just a crazy sequence of events with the winter. Then I was sick for 2 weeks to where I didn't want to make anyone else sick. I just had to wear a mask for like 2 weeks. I just could not stop coughing, and that was in January. So I chose to be nice and not go to the bins. I kind of regret that. I should have gone and just wore 2 or 3 masks and just done my thing, because that really set me back. Thankfully, my sales have not had too much of a slump because, I've just been pushing it, driving not on bad roads, but just going for a day and then turning around and coming back from Denver. Things that aren't really as lucrative as you should. Like, I'm paying a lot more for my inventory because I'm on the road all day and not bringing enough home. But anyway, the reason I say all of that is to say that we're still in the middle of this struggle for me to get inventory. So we found out probably last Wednesday, I would say, that the predictions were that, like, for the next 10 days from that Wednesday, it was going to be just unpredictable storms, 20 to 30 below zero temperatures, which are supposed to start tonight. And so I went ahead and I tried to get organized on Thursday. I really should have gone Thursday morning, even if I didn't have any listings available. But if you watch my channel, I did that. I panicked like a month ago or less, and I went to Denver for what I thought was like a day and a half, and I ended up stuck there for almost 4 days. And it cost me hotels, and I didn't have any listings up at home, and so my sales slumped, and so it was like this $1,000 situation where I not only overspent, but I, didn't have any listings going up for about 3 to 4 days. And then when I came back, I was just trying to recover. So it was probably more like 5 days that I did not list. And I list every day. I believe in either having it drafted or scheduled, or you work it out. That's part of how you can be full-time, is that is a non-negotiable in my business, is that if nothing else happens, the paperwork can get a little bit behind, the editing on the old stuff can get way behind if it has to. Other things can get behind, even keeping my office clean, which I hate. That's okay if that gets a little behind. But when you get behind on listing, then there's no cash flow. Obviously, this is common sense. So anyway, I made that choice the last time. I thought, okay, I'm going to get to Denver and get stuck on that side. Well, this time I knew we had like a 2-day window. I couldn't get ready by Thursday because I wanted to make sure I had listings going up. So I did that. So we left early Friday morning as soon as I shipped my orders. And we went to Denver. I went to the bins. We didn't get there till about 3 because I had to dump junk off at the Goodwill that I have been sorting. I had to take my consignment stuff to the consignment store. And then we had our dog. We had to let him out and stuff as we went. So anyway, what you're going to see here from the bins is only like in 5 hours. And I'm really proud of myself for getting what I think is halfway decent stuff in 5 hours. A lot of this is consignment stuff that I am getting ahead because I am making sure that this never happens to me again. So I am buying summer stuff for my consignment store that makes me a lot of money or allows me to have a lot of good inventory from there. So you'll see a lot of stuff that I say, this is spring and summer, this is consignment. But I did get at least 2 really big bags of eBay, and that will get me through to what looks like possibly Sunday or Monday before I should even attempt to go. My brother's wife is trying to fly in from Africa this week on Wednesday. Her plane got a little delayed, so she's going to try to come in Friday. But, I mean, this is just going to be like a huge storm. It's fun if it's fun to watch the snow in the mountains if you're ahead of the curve and everything's done. You know, you can just read a book and look out the window, but I am not there yet. Ugh. So anyway, I cannot find my Goodwill receipt. All these receipts are out of my purse from that 2-day rushed trip. And I know it's here. I never throw my receipts away. I put them in my shoebox and send them off my shoebox envelope. But anyway, so I know that I spent right around $175 in 5 hours at the bins. That's about what I spent. So I normally can tell you the weight. And on my next video, if we don't find it during this video, when I find it, I will just show it during one of my normal videos. But anyway, I can't just claim that all of these items cost me $175. That's not true. It also cost me at least 1 fill-up on my car, which is about $35 to $40. It's in here somewhere. We filled up before we went. That was $18, and that got us all the way there. We already had some gas from the last fill-up. No, that's a restaurant. Anyway, it's in here. I'm trying to hurry today and make all my videos and then get my listing done. Let's see, that was my drink at Love's. That was $1.89. That is not my actual gas. Oh, here it is, I think. Okay, so this is, then on the way home, is it 30.02? 30.02, not 38.02. I guess it's 30.02, plus I grabbed the drink, that's $2, plus $18. So let's just say 50. So 50 in gas and just that 1 iced tea that I bought. Then we went to breakfast with my oldest son. It was $43.72 just for my husband and I. Now I brought half of mine home, and that actually lasted me like 2 more breakfasts because just huge amount of pancakes, and so we got a couple more meals out of it, but I still did spend $43 just at breakfast because my husband came with me. I don't always take him with me because of that kind of situation where the expenses get higher, but he is a lot of help too, and I knew I only had 5 hours. This is my grocery receipt. This has nothing to do with reselling, but I spent about $175, let's see. Yeah, $175 on groceries that I probably did not need, but it's been so crazy. I did stock up on some things on here I know I needed, but there's a lot of stuff that I'm like, okay, well, a week out, let's see, what am I going to need? So this is probably 3 weeks worth of some of the products on here because I just had no idea if I'd be able to get out again. We do have a little grocery store, and it's good, and a lot of stuff is just about the same price as everywhere else, but a lot of times it's not. Let's just say that. So this is the Dairy Queen. I was splurging. That's like a $3 sundae that I got sometime in the 2 days there. And then this restaurant, I mean, it was worth every dime of it. This is the Athenian restaurant, and it's $62. Now, this is for all three of us, for my son included. I got that for him because, you know, it was just faster. That's how they wanted to pay. And then half of that I'll get, you know, back from him. This was on our way up. Is this Chick-fil-A? No, this is Runza. This is on our way home, so we spent that meal. You can see it adding up. Like, my cost of goods is bumped up, you know, between all these receipts and not the groceries. That has nothing to do with that. But, you know, all these receipts and food receipts, it adds about $1 an item to my cost. So even if I got 200 items right now, it kind of bumps them up to where it adds, you know, and I would have to do the specifics. I might be over exaggerating, but anyway, that was another $15 receipt. I showed you the ARC receipt already on my last haul, and that was $57.85, so that goes into the inventory. And then what do we have here? Oh, here it is. Okay, it was there. All right, so here's my Goodwill. It just looks different. I don't know why. Usually it's longer for some reason, but anyway, I got one set of books, which I don't know if it'll end up on this video. I'm going to cut this video off at about 40 minutes, no matter where I'm at. Then I got linens for $2.70. I got a Woolwich blanket and some things that you'll see. And then I got 98.5 pounds, and it was $166.47. So total was $183. I was off by about $8. I said $175. It's $183. So, and that is right there. I must have been thinking of the grocery receipt. All I know is I spent a whole bunch of money in 36 hours. Like, if you count up the food, the groceries, and this, I mean, I whipped out like $500 in 36 hours. It is not fun, let me tell you. I do not like doing that. I'm very thrifty, you know. It's just not fun. Well, let's get started. Let's get some of this done. Okay, so this is called DR2. It's just very lightweight. So as far as the bins itself, I would have paid probably 30 or 40 cents. I'm going to look this up. I am trying to get my store full of lightweight spring and summer things. And then anything I picked up that was lightweight that isn't worth listing, it's going to go to the consignment store, and I am trying to be ahead on something in my life. I feel very behind, but I'm trying to be proactive on something. And in the summer at the bins, this is what the people who are buying there, who go straight to the consignment stores in Denver, are looking for. Whereas right now, the consignment stores in Denver aren't taking this stuff. So I'm trying to be proactive, and while I can easily get all the little lightweight summery things I want, or at least a lot of it, I know that I notice other people when they're stocking up too, but I'm trying to grab as much lightweight stuff to get me through the summer. In the summer, if you watch the rest of my channel, you'll see that I do have some slump in sales on my clothing because I sell a lot of jackets and outdoor wear in the winter. And in the summer, I do sell a lot of sandals and a lot of swimsuits, but it's just not the same price range as the jackets and the boots and all of that. So I fix my sales and make sure that they're the same in the summer or more by garage sailing full time in the summer. And I do change to hard goods in the summer, or I do whatever I have to do. If I can get ahead enough at the bins to where I have a lot of really nice summer stuff and my sales stay steady, then I may not switch to as many hard goods in the summer. But it works. It's a good strategy if you have to. Hard goods of all shapes and sizes, they sell all summer long for me. So anyway, I'm going to put this in the eBay bucket, and then I'll look it up. I was in a hurry. I did not look up everything like I normally do. I probably overspent by about $20 in that sense because I really was trying to mostly get eBay stuff. But, you know, it's fine. $20 to get some consignment stuff that will profit me a lot is good. This is just a bra for my consignment customer. My last check from my consignment customer who I sell the bras to was $309. And that was in just one big, that was from that Denver bins trip actually. So she paid for, minus the cost of the bras, which the box weighed 29 pounds when I sent it to her. So minus 29 pounds times the $1.69, minus that, everything else was my labor cost. And I she paid me $309. So that basically covered everything I spent at the bins, including inventory that I am just now running out of from almost a month ago. She bought that for me. I mean, I worked for it, don't get me wrong, but her purchase of all the bras that I picked up paid for that. Now, I still had hotels and things because I got stuck there, but anyway, I'm happy with that. She's a good customer. She pays immediately. She pays the shipping. So anyway, got her a bra there. Got her another bra. Let's see, I should have read the tag on that. I try to get her the higher end Soma and all of those, but she will take lower end too. I just try to really make it worth her time. This is Maiden Form. It's just a black, kind of bigger, little bit bigger size bra. This I think is a Victoria's Secret. Yeah, just a Victoria's Secret 34D. And I throw all these in with my washing, and so she gets a really good deal. She knows it. She pays me $3 a bra, but everything is washed already in with my own stuff. And on the other hand, it helps offset my cash flow issues with trying to get to Denver all the time. So it's a win-win, at least right now. These are just some board shorts. These do okay on eBay, but they're pretty slow sellers. So this is just for the consignment store. These are a half moon. They're just like workout pants. If I remember right, I tried to look these up. They're kind of like joggers. I think these are going to go to consignment, but I wanted to look them up more. So if they're worth at least 12, I'll put them on eBay. If not, they're going to go to consignment. All right. This is Activa Sport. It's just a flannel. I do not know actually why I picked this up. It doesn't seem familiar. But anyway, I think I just picked up some flannels. I need some stuff to consign for about the next 3 to 4 weeks. They said they still want winter stuff. They don't even want spring yet. But even into the spring, I could consign this. So I'm almost sure that's a consignment thing. I don't remember looking that up, but I will look it all up. I'll go back through the things I don't know about and look them up and get them washed. This is Roper. Now, we have a big rodeo, if you're not familiar much with Wyoming. We have this huge rodeo called Cheyenne Frontier Days, and it's in July, I believe it is. And so they really, everybody around here marks up their Western stuff when it gets closer to summertime and to Cheyenne Frontier Days. So this Roper, I could probably eke out 12. It's a large, but it's a short sleeved, and I don't do as well on eBay with short sleeved, even if they're pearl snap. If I waited forever, I could get 20 for this, but I'm talking about like 6 months wait time on eBay. For me anyway, I can't get 20 on a Roper Western shirt. Maybe other people can. So this I'm going to consign because I'll get a decent amount as that rodeo gets closer at the consignment store. I might even get like $4 or $5 profit on that. That's how much they put like 12 on their Western shirts. And if it were more embellished, if it were a cuter one, like with the real big embroidery, they'll put like 40 or 50 bucks on it. So the reason I consign there is because it saves me a week in between going to the bins. When my consignment money is really good there, like $200, I go in and they have a bigger store than any Goodwill I've been to. I mean, I'm not kidding you, the amount of clothing they have in there. And so that allows me to not only pay for my stuff for the week through just the consignment that I've done, but it also saves me hotels for the week or for that trip, a couple of hotel nights. So that's the best thing I've ever done. I wish they would take more than 25 a week. I would be their best person. Like, I'd sell them anything they wanted. This is another bra, Victoria's Secret. I don't think I got enough bras to send her a bunch, so I'm going to have to hold that a little bit until my next trip on Monday, hopefully. And then I should, if the bra people aren't there, I call them the bra people or the bra ladies, if they aren't there competing with me, or if I can get enough, then I should have another shipment for her. I just don't know. My life is so unpredictable right now, and I am not doing well with it, let's just say. I am not someone who likes to fly by the seat of my pants. All right, this is called 860. I'm almost sure this is just consignment. It just cost me you know, 20, 30 cents, and I'm going to take that to the consignment store. But I'll double check before I do that. This is another bra. This is a Vanity Fair. It's just a pretty lace one. She only sells a couple of things. She is very niche down. She does jewelry and bras, and she has pretty much it all come to her house. She's tried to talk me into doing that before, like just get online and buy some jewelry lots and things, and then I wouldn't have to travel like this. But for me, I'm much more educated on the hard goods and the clothing, and I've spent a lot of time educating myself on that. So to switch now to jewelry and just stay home, really I'm not able to stay home anyway all the time. My parents are in their 70s, and so I need to travel over the mountain anyway to just go see my kids and my parents. So I'm kind of already on my way, if you want to look at it that way. So I might as well make it a business trip, go straight to Denver, get my business stuff, and then I can see my family at the same time. So I'm not, so even if I wanted to, I couldn't just find some arbitrage inventory and just hunker down here in the mountains. My lifestyle just doesn't allow that right now. This is a Columbia. This is a medium. It's just like a windbreaker. If you've heard me talk about this consignment store, for whatever reason, they love them some Columbia. They just think this is like a, I don't know, $100 thing. If you've watched my last haul video, you'll see that they have some brands they love and some that they're just like, no. And they'll put like $8 on a St. John's knit blazer, and I showed that in my last haul video. But then on this, the consignment store will mark it up to, you know, like $25 or something. So anyway, that works for me. I'm paying pennies, and then I get what I want, they get what they want. It works for both of us. So far, they've never said anything. They see me in there with my phone, and so far, I hope they don't. They don't seem to care that I'm reselling, and it is a privately owned business, so it's a little bit different than Goodwill. I'm always kind of nervous when I'm in there. This is Old Navy Active. It's just a real nice hoodie, a lightweight hoodie. But anyway, this probably cost me about $1.50, $2, and so I'm going to get that to the consignment. All right, this is a First Wave swim trunks. I am trying to get a ton of swim trunks into my store and ready for the consignment store. This one is not a brand I think I'm going to put in my eBay store, so I'm just getting that for consignment. Most of this in this bag is consignment. I started out really good, and when I have all day there at the bins, I keep my eBay stuff in black trash bags and my consignment in the white. And then when I get home, I can start washing my eBay right away and get it listed. But I ran out of time to separate it, and I didn't have enough black trash bags. This is just a Market and Spruce. It's a real cute sweater. I don't think it's eBay wise, and this is less than a pound, so probably $1.60, $1.50, $1.60. This is called United by Blue. I don't know anything about it, but it had a cute motif. It has camping tents on it. So I'll look this up, but it'll probably go to consignment to that store. They really like their Western stuff there, and that's what their market is. They have a lot of tourists come through starting like in April. They'll have a ton of tourists coming from Yellowstone through Wyoming or wherever they're headed, just coming to see the West. And so they cater to the college students, and they have a lot of Miss Me, a lot of Abercrombie and Fitch, a lot of, you know, stuff like that for the college kids. And then they also cater to the Western kind of shoppers. And then this is called Billa. It's just a really nice frilly kind of plus size top. And I think that's consignment, but I will look it up. I've never sold that brand before. I'm pretty sure that's consignment though. Okay, and then this is another Western. This is Cody James. I'm going to make sure this is a nice pearl snap. If I can get at least 12 or so on eBay, I might add it to my store just because it's, you know, I need some stuff like this in my store. But if I can't net about 12, then I'll send this to consignment, because then they'll mark this at like between 10 and 15 depending. And what size is this? This is a size small, so most likely I'm going to consign this. I'm not saying I can't sell this on eBay. It just takes forever. I do better in the Western shirts on like large and above. But if I have to, I'll sell whatever I need to. This is Lady Carol. I'm pretty sure that this is going on eBay, but don't quote me. It was just real nice and lightweight. So I was picking up just a lot of stuff that I could consign here coming up. So it's real cute. I'm not sure. I can't remember on that. What do we have here? Ooh, that stuff that they spray on the things at the bins, you know, I have to be careful because I've got my door shut so my dog doesn't come in, and I haven't washed these yet, and it's really hard on me it's just the smell and everything else. I'm not highly allergic, but it just gets my hands all dry and everything else. This is Funky People. It's just really cute for summer. It's more of a green than what the camera is showing. That's showing it as more turquoise. This is more of an actual real green. But anyway, I'm pretty sure this is for consignment. Here is a sports bra. What did I get? This is a Prana. Now, I do sell Prana in the clothing, but because I'm getting really good bulk prices from her, I'll just send this to her. I could probably get $8 or $9 myself on that, but it's just easier for me to just say all bras go to her, and then I find the other good stuff. This is an Isabel maternity swimming suit. I looked this up just to see if eBay had any good comps on it. I don't think that these really sell that high on eBay. I know it's not summer, and so, you know, you can't run every comp now. But I know that when I was in the store, I decided that this was just going to go to the consignment store. And then here is a red bra. This is a pink, so it's just a pink brand, and so that's another bra. All right. I got these little boy Carhartts here. They'll do good at the consignment. They're real lightweight. They would sell on eBay. I'll look them up just maybe to make sure, but these aren't vintage or anything. And they're a boy's size 6, so I'm just going to most likely consign those. Okay, so this black trash bag I know is more eBay stuff. So this is a Woolrich plaid blanket. So I paid whatever it was, 69 cents a pound, or what was it? No, that was for the books. $2.70 for 2 different linens I got. Let me try quickly to find the tag. But anyway, it is Woolrich. Oh, there it is. I'll have to measure it out. You know, I don't know what size this is. But it's in very good condition. I looked at every detail of it. There does not seem to be any moth holes, but you know how that is when you get home. But it looks like it's in really good condition. So I thought when I looked this up, I was going to get like 35. Nothing too huge on it. Then this is my second blanket. Now, if you've never heard of this brand, it's a really good brand in linens. It's you also want to look for the sheets. If you can find the Boll and Branch sheets, you've also got some money there. I am looking for it. Okay. So this is called Boll and Branch, and it's advertised a lot like on the radio and things. I guess I see some commercials for it, but it's 100% organic cotton, and it's just really nice. You know, it doesn't feel like anything super special, but the company just has kind of a high-end following. So if I looked correctly, I should easily get about 50 for this, if not more, for this blanket. I don't even know what size this measures out to, but it's bigger than a throw blanket, but it's also not necessarily any bigger than a full size. So I'll figure that out, but yeah, minimum of 50. So for that $2.70, those two things right there should get me about 80 bucks minimum. You know, in sales, in gross sales. Okay, this is Columbia. I got this to take to the consignment place. These are made in the U.S. They're not Japan. You know, it's ski season right now. My brother is doing a lot of skiing with his daughter. So I want to get these you know, down there and get them consigned this week. So this is part of what I'll take this week. All right, this is just a pair of penguin shorts. These are just really cute. I think I will throw these up on eBay. I'll probably only get 12, but they're real lightweight. They are size 34, so a decent size, nothing huge, but they are gray with a nice pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and, ooh, there's somebody's mask. I need to do all my washing and cleaning. Why can't that be $100 that I just am like truly like just seeing for the first time? Like, wouldn't that be a good video? Like, you're like, oh, okay. So, anyway, no money. Why can't you put money in there, people? Why just your old dirty mask? That's okay. I'm a nurse. It takes a lot to make me grossed out, so I'm not grossed out. You got to do more than that to gross me out. All right. This is BKE Seth. These do good. I do really good with BKE jeans, men's BKE jeans especially. They have some wear on the bottom, but they're kind of they're almost like a boot cut or a flare. What does this say? It doesn't. It's a 34R. It doesn't really say if they're boot cut or whatever, but that's what they look like. So I'll measure them out. Anyway, they have some good whiskering. I always mention this is called whiskering. If you're not used to mentioning that, look it up. A lot of people look for that pattern and then they like wash out also. So this was a really good pair. This probably cost me $3.50 or $4. It's not lightweight, but I'm happy with that. All right, this is a Northwest Territory, but it's just got a real good camo print. So I'm going to go ahead, I think, and put this on eBay. I was trying to see if this was USA made. It is USA made, so it's vintage Northwest Territory. I don't think I would pick it up except for the nice camo print. I'm trying to think if this camo has a name. Sometimes the camo prints, they each have their own name. And if you put that in the title, that helps too. Usually it's just written right on the camo itself. I think it's right there. Oh, it's just Mossy Oak. It just says Mossy Oak something. So I'll get my glasses on and see what the name of this camo print is. But I'm going to start it at 20. I don't know if I'll get it. This is a size. What size are we on? I can't see it. Large. It's a size large, but it's vintage, so it might run a little small. Okay, this is a KBD shirt. I don't know why it's in here. It's real lightweight. Maybe I looked it up, but anyway, it must be for eBay because it's in my black trash bag, and I only had 2 black trash bags, so only eBay stuff went in there. So for some reason, I thought this was good. I'll have to relook it up. I have no idea. I don't remember. All right, this is Buzz Off Orvis. I'm real careful what Orvis I pick up anymore, even though I see it like every day. You know, Orvis is just a real outdoors brand, and people out here wear it in Wyoming all the time. This is a nice brighter yellow than what that is showing. It's not a real bright yellow, but it has a yellow tinge to it. This is a size medium. The Buzz Off is supposed to keep mosquitoes and stuff off even after you wash it. So this is kind of like a fly fishing shirt or a outdoors shirt is what I'll do. I'll put camping and hiking or Gorp Core and all that in the title. So anyway, I hope to get 15. It's not going to be huge. All right, this is just a pair of Nikes. They're just joggers, just some Nike joggers. They have, you know, the nice zippers there, and you know, it's got some nice thick heavy pockets there. So yeah, I'm just gonna, these are Nike Air, they say right there. So I'm hoping to get 15 or 20. These are a large, and they weren't lightweight either, so I'm gonna start them at like 20. See what I can do. I know joggers are selling very good for me right now. Now, my husband pulled these out. He is a big help. I just tell him, hey, go for these kinds of things, and he'll pull them out. These are definitely older Hobie. I didn't even look them up. I just know they're older and vintage, and I wanted to try them. I don't know how much they go for. I don't think that these had a size tag in them, I think is one of the problems. But I decided to go ahead and get them and just measure them out. I was looking for any kind of a tag. So anyway, I'm not sure. I know they have that really amazing look to them of those old vintage swim trunks, so that people like. They just have that look to them. I want to say 80s or 90s, but I got to do some research. Definitely eBay, probably no less than 20. Now this was good. This is why I'm glad that I do at least have some experience with hard goods. These were in the clothing. I wish I had time, and I'm going to try to. Sometimes if I'm there 3 days at the bins, I do go back and forth and try to get some hard goods, because stuff like this comes out in it. But this was in the clothing piles. And anyway, I did not think at first that Needle Treasures was a brand I wanted. I know that Dimensions Gold is like the one you just pick up almost sight unseen, but these are all Needle Treasures. But when I looked them up, surprisingly, these stocking ones actually went for 30 and above, and they had a real good sell-through. So I'm happy with this. This cost me as books, you know, and hardly nothing. So, because they only charge 69 cents a pound for books. So I was happy with that. All right, this is a Mary Smith vintage sweater. I love this thing. It's a beige. It's kind of showing as more of an off-white in there, but it's kind of got more beige in it. I think there was one stain on this, on the sleeve. I want to say, yeah, right there, there's a stain that I'm going to have to deal with. I probably won't try to get it out. I'll maybe spot treat it a little bit, but I'm just going to probably photo it with that on there. It has this nice wood buttons, and it's just a really nice thick fisherman's net. There's kind of a thing in the wool or the knit there. This says, let's see, it says it's wool. I was looking for a size. But anyway, I'm happy with it. I'm trying to see. Yeah, I don't see a size tag, but I'm just going to put this as a woman's large, you know, kind of, oh, there's a name for it. It's almost like a grandpa sweater, kind of, only it's a woman's. I've got to look at my right keywords. I'll look up the brand, and then the keywords will come to me. If you know, let me know. We're going to stop here soon, and we'll start another video. We're going to just try to break these up so that, you know, because I have a lot left to do. So I'm only on bag 2. This is a brand that I like to pick up. It's called Long Tall Sally. So everything in it is, you know, taller. They had these for $5 at the normal Arc and never sold. So these are just like, just bottoms. Yeah, I'm trying to get the legs. Or actually, oh, this is a skirt. No wonder I'm like, where's the legs? Why won't they come apart? Anyway, yeah, this is just a really long skirt. And I've got to do comps on the skirts. I've sold more of the pants, which people love tall pants. And in Long Tall Sally, they sell right away. So I've got to run comps on this skirt. But I'm hoping for at least 20. And it didn't cost me much. I didn't run comps. I could be off on that. I don't know. Okay, this is consignment. Actually, I grabbed it out of the wrong bag. This is just another bra. It's a prettier green than what is showing in my camera. I can't wait until technology catches up to where even the cheapest computers and the cheapest cameras show true colors. It's just, it'll be really nice. Because, like, this is not near the color it's showing. But anyway, this is Auden. She buys Auden from me. So that's good. Okay, I got a whole bunch of fresh produce. At the bins, I will pick up fresh produce. If I find a fresh produce dress that's really nice, I will buy it at the regular Goodwill or something. But this is an XL, and it's just a nice top. But fresh produce sells pretty quickly for me. This is the other fresh produce. This is purple. I think these are the same size, so I'm probably going to put these in a group together. Just a nice summery top coming up. I have a third fresh produce. I just don't know where it is. We'll see it on the next one, I guess. This is Adidas. I do really good on just Adidas track pants or Adidas joggers. I don't sell a whole lot of Adidas otherwise. I just don't know what I'm doing on it. But definitely in the larger sizes. This is a USA large. The waistband's in good condition. The drawstring's good. It's got zip pockets. So I should probably be able to get 15 plus shipping on this. And then this is a Knox Rose. I got it because it's a large and it's in camo. I haven't done as well as I had hoped on this brand. I know there are several YouTubers saying that they do really good on Knox Rose. I know this is not their traditional kind of boho peasant look anyway, but I thought since it was camo, I do so good on camo stuff. So I'm going to start this at 20, and this is purposeful here. It's got this real nice raw hem. I'm going to start it at 20 unless I look up comps and see that this, for some reason, in the camo goes higher. But still, I still think it's a good pickup. I am trying to get better at my Lily Pulitzer patterns so that I can just grab them out of the bins or walk right to them when I'm in a hurry at the thrift. I did not know this was Lily Pulitzer. I don't know. Oh, yeah, it is. I was going to say, it didn't catch me as Lily Pulitzer. There's other ones of her patterns that I just know right away and I walk right to them. But this one, I was surprised when I grabbed it because it was lightweight and it was colorful. But when I sat down at my chair to go through all the stuff, I was surprised that this is Lily. It's a small. I'm going to look up the pattern, make sure it's authentic, of course, and all that good stuff, but it's a real pretty dress, real flowy and everything. So hopefully I get 20 or more on that. I don't know anything about if this is a collectible pattern, more or less. It's not what I think of as her, but that doesn't mean a thing. Now this is more a little bit up the alley of what I think of as Lily, Lily Pulitzer shorts. I got these. These are a size 8. They're kind of my size. I don't know. I've never worn a Lily Pulitzer. I guess I could feel fancy. I might try them on just to see. I don't normally wear something this colorful, but I do love Lily Pulitzer stuff. So who knows? I might end up keeping them. All right, here's my other fresh produce. And this is an XL also. So I think actually I'm going to sell all 3 pieces of this, maybe in one. They're all XL. They all coordinate. And to sell the 2 tank tops just one at a time, I'll look them up. But I think it would be better as a 3-piece set, one with the white underlayer and one with the purple underlayer that matches this. And just try to get like $35. So yeah, but another pair of another thing of fresh produce. Okay, guys. Oh, here, no, I had another pair. Okay, this is fresh produce also. I knew I came across a bunch of it. So this one, I'm not saying it doesn't coordinate with that, but this is gray and it technically doesn't. So I'll sell this one probably by itself, but it's real cute. If this were in my size, this is a little bit too big for me, but if this were in my size, I would wear it. I mean, I need to try it on. Sometimes in the shoulders, I can't wear a large. You know, it depends. So there's a chance that that actually might fit me, and it's really cute. Okay, last one for now. We didn't even get through the whole eBay bag. We'll stop for now. I need to get some other stuff done, but I have enough to start washing some of the stuff that I feel like definitely needs to be washed. And I don't see too much stain treating yet, so that's good. This is a J. Jill XL. It's just a real pretty kind of knit cardigan. It's got working pockets. I always put working pockets in the description. If I have room in the title, I put it in there. I think it makes a big difference. People like to have pockets on their clothes if they're wearing them all day. This is a real pretty purple, I thought, for Easter. And it's not any special fabric. It's not cashmere or anything. It's just acrylic, cotton, and polyester. But it's not the scratchy acrylic, so I won't put scratchy in the title. I'll just put acrylic blend or whatever the other one was, cotton blend. But I thought it had a real nice chance of getting like 25 to 30 in the size. All right, guys. That's what I have so far. So that is not even a third of what I got for the 183.45 plus, again, all my expenses probably equal pretty close to this. So with the hotel, my half of the hotel, all of my food, you know, it might not quite be double, but I would say that the next couple of hauls I'm going to do, that, you know, we're close to like a 3 or 350 cost. And I know I have more than 100 items, so, you know, I'd have to count. I probably still paid on average about 2 or 250. I might get the items counted as I take these up to the laundry. I will quick count them. Now remember, some is consignment, and I'm only going to sell those items for $5 or $6 and get half. So it's kind of skewed no matter how you look at it. But I turn that consignment money into all kinds of money. So it's very hard to like figure out my shopping. I just tell the truth about the receipts, and then I let you kind of see what I get reimbursed for on the bras versus what goes to the consignment store. But I do think the 3 craft kits and the 2 blankets alone are going to pay for everything I bought other than the trip. And so I think that's pretty good for the, you know, for just this receipt. All right, guys, see you later. I'm going to try to make the next one today, but I do have to clean up my work area and get some new listings going up. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for tuning in. If you don't mind, like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. If you have any style, not numbers, but any style ideas on that sweater, that Mary Smith sweater, you know, it's kind of fisherman's, but it's a woman's and it's got pockets. If you have any keywords for me, I'd love to have your help. Just plop those down in the bottom. Thanks. Bye.